Hey everybody, Jody King here. I'm a few minutes late because I kind of had a little Instagram glitch on there. I couldn't find my live button, but I found it. Hope everybody's doing really good. Hello from a gorgeous Austin, Texas today, where I'm looking outside and it couldn't be any more beautiful. Hey there to Norway. How are you? Hope it's gorgeous there as well. And that everybody is doing okay. Everybody is hunkered down and feeling all right, feeling well. This is my day 12 in isolation, I guess you might say. But anyway, let me know what day you guys are in. I'm doing all right. I went on a bike ride today, and I'm going to be painting a little later. If you can tell, oh, your daughter lives in Austin. How cool. Well, I hope she's inside. Anyway, you might see that I changed my painting behind me. And North Carolina, hi Ann. Anyway, I changed the painting behind me, and my daughters were like, look, you just can change them. I'm like, it's okay, I know. Anyway, those are my daughters behind me, and I bring this up because tomorrow, they're both artists, by the way. One is a writer, and the other one she's been an actress, a singer, a comedian, so she's also a creative, and I thought it would be fun. Hello in Italy, oh my gosh, I hope you're well. Anyway, so tomorrow I'm gonna have one of my daughters on, and so we're gonna do a little interview back and forth. And then on Friday, I'm gonna do, my other daughter is gonna be on, and so we're gonna just have a little creative conversation because we're all in this together, all of us creatives, we're all here to bring light and beauty and laughter and hello in Florida, hey everybody. But today I wanted to talk about, okay, by the way, also today I just have regular water. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to behave, but not for long. Okay, excuse me. So I want to talk about, okay, I've talked about this a lot on my Instagram feed, but, and I say it all the time, and that is that art heals. And it heals because not just of the enjoying the art, but it heals the artist in particular, because we go through the creative process. And I wrote listen, if you've got young kids in the room, there's gonna be some bad words today, so you might wanna mute it or something, or listen to it with headphones. But anyway, this is the creative process. Hi in Brazil. The first step of the creative process is this is awesome. The second one is this is tricky. The third one is this is shit. The fourth one, I used to say I am shit, but I changed it to just fuck, the mother of all my favorite words. Then the fifth one is this might work, and the sixth one is this is awesome. And I know this is backwards for you, but anyway, I just want to relate this to where we are now. And it reminds me, the first of the year, or the end of 2019, we were talking about how I saw a meme that said, "Dear 2019, I'm so sorry for all those things I said about you." But we started the new year like how we start any creative endeavor with, this is awesome. This is going to be awesome. And then somewhere I don't know about you, but for me, it's usually around first part of February. I have all these big plans and all these big ideas, and then around the first part of February, I'm like, you know what, this is actually kind of tricky. What I thought was gonna go down pretty quickly has not happened. So that's what February felt like for me, was this is tricky. And then we roll up into March, and the first part of March wasn't so bad. It was, not so bad. And the whole point is we have gotten to this point now, which is number 3. And gotten is not a word, I know that, but I don't care, I'm from the South. All right, so number 3, and that is, this is shit. All right, so that's the part I want to talk about. So when I am painting, 100% of the time, every single time, 100% of the time, I get to the point where I look at it and I think, this is shit. And it happened in the painting behind me. It happened in the other painting. It was like 100% of the time. And so I have to do certain things that get me out of that place of this is shit. Now, oftentimes what happens is I would go to number 4, is not only this is shit, but I am shit. And I would really start to feel like I'm a hack as an artist, and I don't know what I'm doing. All those other paintings that sold for thousands of dollars, that was just an accident. You guys, I'm not even kidding. I used to do this. But I was teaching a workshop a few months ago, and I had this beautiful, amazing woman take my workshop. And as I was teaching this creative process, I said, number 4, then number 4 is I am shit. And she looked at me with conviction and with her eyes that are, teary eyes. She looked at me and she said, I will never say that to myself again. She said, I hear what you're saying, but I have spent too many years being told this and actually believing it about myself. So I don't care if it's in painting or creativity, but I will never say that about myself. And you guys, I got schooled because what I was thinking about this creative process is like, okay, that's just kind of funny. I'm just going to embrace, my own flaws and everything. But the truth is that she reminded me that how we do one thing is how we do everything. And so I kind of feel like maybe where we are now is, as a society or as a world really, is that we could look at number 4 and the I am shit phase. By the way, I changed that to I just changed it to fuck. Just like, I can still look at a painting and say, well, fuck. But I don't have to embody that negative self-talk. And so where I am right now, I'll just speak for myself with what's going on. And another reason why I feel like this art and the creative process is healing is I can look at where I am, and like you, I had a workshop that I had to cancel, and that was, I'm losing a lot of income there. I was supposed to meet with an art collector last week, and there was a lot of potential income there that I wasn't able to do that. I'm looking at my situation, and I was focusing on really the fuck. I was really focusing on the things that I had lost, and I was really in a ton of fear. And then I decided to start looking around at what I am grateful for and what my life truly is right now. And it is so rich. It is so rich, I can't even tell you. The fact that my daughters are here with me right now, and yes, there have been arguments, and yes, there's been conflict, but the fact that they are here with me right now makes me the richest person ever. The fact that I still am able to paint, the fact that I do have my creativity, there are so many things. And so when I started looking at the things that were right, it reminded me exactly of the creative process of getting out of a painting, that where you're stuck. So if you are stuck in your art, if you're stuck on a piece, or you are stuck because your work doesn't feel like it used to, or you're stuck personally, or you're physically stuck inside, like actually stuck, look at the painting and think, what is working about this painting? What is right about it? And that's where you focus. You think, okay, I love that piece of it. That's the piece I'm going to focus on. And the rest of it can go, right? And as soon as I start doing that, that's when I move into step 5 of the creative process of this might work. And that's where you start. You just started looking at the good stuff and then realizing, you know what, this might work. It might not look anything like I thought it was going to look like. And by the way, no painting ever does. It might not look anything like the direction I was going. I might have to pivot completely. But this might work, right? And then the 6th thing is of the part of the creative process is this is awesome. So 100% of the time in my life when I have been in the depths of despair, really 2019 was, I would say, the hardest year of my life. Sorry, I'm getting a little choked up. It makes right now seem like kind of no big deal. I don't know if you've had that happen before. Sorry. But I have survived 100% of the shit that I've been through. And not only have I survived it, I've actually thrived with it. And I got to number 6, which is this is awesome. I wish I could say that about all my paintings. Some of them kind of are still in that, this might work, maybe not. But I was so struck by this analogy of healing and the creative process and how we look at our work in the world, how we look at our creativity, how we look at our lives in general. And I just thought, wow, I mean, everything is the creative process. So wherever you are, if you're number 4 and you're just in the fuck, or as I'll call it, the fear right now, if you're in the fear, just know that we will get to this might work, and we will get to this is awesome. And I'm just so grateful that you are here, that we are creating a community, even if we are, one of you is in Italy and one of us in Norway and I'm over here in Austin. You make me feel like we have a community. So I'm really, really grateful to you, and I'm grateful for this tribe. So anyway, thanks for being here every day at 1 o'clock and for going on this journey with me. I hope it's valuable to you. Tomorrow, like I said, I'm going to interview probably my writer daughter. Would you be down for that? Yeah. She's an amazing writer, and I'm not biased at all. Really, other people say it all the time too. So I'm going to interview my daughter, who's a writer, and I'm going to interview my daughter Mason, who is right now a comedian, but she's done a ton of creative things. So anyway, be well, and take care of you, take care of yours, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.